Recording. Finally. There we go. Sure. Whatever. I'm not good at navigating that menu. Yeah, we shall see. It's like, it's fun in Theorycraft, but we're not going to find out until we get the game. And it's going to be a very long 2 months. Oh my god, it's not going to be a fun 2 months. Like, I'm going to be playing a bunch of Pac-Man to cope with it. And remember, everyone in the chat, you better buy it when Pac-Man World 2 Repack launches on everything, September 26th, 2025. Buy it. I also pre-ordered Pac-Man World 2. Shadow Labyrinth's already out. You can get it now, and then you'll have money in time for World 2 Repack. I pre-ordered the Steam version. I'll be getting the physical version soon, because I am gonna just own a bunch of copies of this, because I own a bunch of copies of the original, and now it's just, it's unhealthy and it's funny, so I'm gonna get every physical copy. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna reset over that. It probably will be on sale. Along with the first repack, probably. Wait, what button is it to skip cutscenes? It's not circle? Oh, it's X? What the fuck? Why? Exactly. Join me, my kid. Join me. Add 5 more copies of the game to the collection. Oh, if you have not seen the JP version, you're in for a treat. JP is still in the current year? Hell yeah. My time is ass, so I want to do more runs of it. Just buy the game not on sale, Bark. It's easy. Just don't be a cheap bastard. I'm not going to be buying the Switch 2 version, like, on, like, physically, at least from, like, a retailer. Like, I'm going to probably end up buying that secondhand because I don't really want to support that financially. So, I'm going to get the Switch 2 version later on secondhand, but I'll buy physical copies of the other ones brand new. I am going to be getting it Switch 2 digitally anyways, so that way I can do runs once it launches in Japan, which is going to be a bit earlier than it would be over here. I'm going to take those days off from work, so I'm just going to be streaming the game, basically. I'm just going to be no life in the game for a few days. Shadow World Bundle. It's so funny how free that is. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna freak out about it. It's not that bad. Oh! Oh wait, I forgot I can't do that. Thank you, Juicebox, for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the emotes. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. Fuck. Yeah. Oops. I totally forgot it was like a potential plan for today. That's my bad. I've just been like Pac-Man brain. Like, you know that video of like that guy that's like freakishly like addicted to Pac-Man? That's like all my brain is doing today. Okay, well that's bad. Well, that's not okay, then that's fine. We're good. I lucked out. Oh, I should maybe stop reading chat and play the damn game. That could have been cool if I didn't charge it for that long. Because I guess now you could do that because the saw moves so slow. Ugh, I'm scared to do that there, though. I don't like doing that chat. Okay, well, it's not 75% Pac-Man all the time, but like right now, like I'm not always that Pac-Man brained, but like right now, it's like all Pac-Man all the time. I've been practicing Crash for that race yesterday, and I'm like, I wish I was playing Pac-Man right now. I started learning More World 3 today. Well, technically last night I started learning More World 3, so I'm gonna start doing runs of that soon, hopefully. I'm still at the beginning of the run though, like what, level 3 of 15? Well, I guess actually that's not that many levels in the game. Okay. Okay, sure. Do what you want. Saved. Fuck you, game. Yeah, because this like game is like this game is kind of niche in the grand scheme of things. It was like what, Sunshine and Wind Waker came out the same year, I think, or like really close to it. And then the PS2 is filled with a bunch of these like 3D platformers. And then I think Halo also came out around this time too. So like the game got like not a lot of time to like really find its audience. And then you have the few people who are like mega crazy about the game, like me, who are just like, this is the best game fucking ever. I'm so excited. And that's because it is the best game ever. I don't care what anybody says. To me, it's the best game ever. A very flawed but amazing game to me. With how much of this game with how much of my life this game has like consumed, it'd be impressive if this wasn't in my at least top 3. Dex, you know what made me feel old? Facebook reminded me that I started speedrunning this game 11 years ago, at like halfway through July. Like, that's fucking crazy. 11 years. Yeah, that means you have known me for a decade. We are old. Oh man, those were the days. With that other kid that we used to play with. I don't remember his name. Shazam? Wish mark? Wonder what he's doing nowadays. I have not heard from him in ages. Crazy Bark, I know your age. Don't give me that. We are old though. Oh really? Oh, that's cool. Good for him. I can't wait for Brawlback to be done so that I can play Project M Rollback. Shut up, Bark. Okay. Sure. Why not? I guess. PM Toon Link, my beloved. I recently played more PM while I was at SGDQ a few weeks ago, and I was just like, every time I go back to PM, I just keep remembering, wow, I love Project M Toon Link so much. My favorite Link incarnation. Because it was cool, that's why. I actually don't remember it doing that much damage. Oh, okay. We're just gonna do that? Sure. Please get up, Pac. That was a really bad roll. Alrighty, sounds good. Good luck on the learning. I didn't even know TTYD got add back into Archipelago. That's sick. No, we're fine. Oh, what are you gonna do with that in the early game? What's Sonic? Oh, is that launching tomorrow? McKidd, if you're still here, does that ramp skip work in this version? I don't know if it does. I'm scared to go for it. It does? Okay. Thank you. Ooh. Exciting. Oh, so that's what you're fucking losing your mind over tomorrow? Does Pac-Man also fall slower? Oh, I guess he kind of does, huh? I thought it was just air drag. I didn't really think about him falling slower. Interesting. If it is, it's subtle. I don't know. You're the expert. I don't know enough about JP to be able to tell all the time. I can't tell sometimes if I am just, like, placeboing myself or if it's actually, like, real, you know? That's what I wanted. Could you use that platform to just rev roll instead of taking the moving platform? Probably. Oh, true. Also, stop going for this, stop going for this. But it's such a cool strat. I like going for it because it's so cool. Like, if there's any spot for me to start doing rev jumps, it's right there, you know? Like, it saves time in the North American version, but it would save so much more time here. Like that. Gaming. Fuck. Yeah, I figured. That's okay, because we got it. I'm choking, but hey, that's fine. You really should. They're good. They are good video games. Less 3 than 1 and 2, but they are good video games. You're not gonna get me with it. I've already formed my opinion on Shadow Labyrinth, kind of, so you're not getting me with that anymore. Repack has proven to me that they're not committing to just Shadow Labyrinth, therefore I don't care anymore. Nice. I like how you're talking about, joking about liking Shadow Labyrinth so much when your main exposure to Shadow Labyrinth has been like a half an hour call of me ranting about it. Actually, it might have been more than half an hour. I should finish Shadow Labyrinth before World 2 Repack comes out. Part of me wants to route a speedrun. I kind of do. Especially since it seems like nobody else wants to. Not even, like, outside of the Pac-Man Discord. Like, nobody cares. I say this game sucks all the time and I still keep playing it. Maybe you should play Pac-Man World 2. What the fuck? Have I not gone through this level without dying? Okay, sure. This is why I don't care about learning new strats right now. He absolutely does move slower. He absolutely does move slower. Yeah, my kid, the first phase I bounce is the only one I ever learned how to do, and it was just because I was watching people do it, and I'm like, that looks easy, I'll do it. That's the only one I ever go for. And then I do phase 5, I guess, because I just learned that in this version at least, it's like identical. Could I just do this? No. Yeah. Have you played Shadow Labyrinth, Juicebox? Fuck. No, I have to wait. I have to wait. I have to wait. Okay, let's just throw it all away. Fuck it. Throw all that time save away. This fight genuinely feels like it's in slow motion. Like, now that I'm, like, thinking about how slow Clyde actually moves in this, it's, like, slow motion to me. Well, at least I saved myself there. Oh, you're in for a treat. If you're a Pac-Man fan and have not heard of Shadow Labyrinth, and you Google that shit. Is JP slower? I think it's technically potentially faster. It hasn't really been thoroughly timed. And it's not as optimized as US, I'm pretty sure. They're about the same, if not, I think JP's a little faster, but not by a lot. Because the game by default loses a lot of time to loads, but there's some changes that make the game faster in other areas. So it needs to be 30. Oh, does he run such move slower? He jumps and has more air drag / potentially a floater fall. So it does operate a little bit differently, yeah. There are certain jumps that I am taking that I have to do differently because of the different physics that I would normally do just fine on North American. Yeah, it's nothing like crazy. It's just like minor changes. The bigger changes are like in the level design. Yeah, basically. It's decent. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like a terrible game or anything. At least from the bit I've played so far. I still need to play more of it. But it's not like a bad game. It's just not. My opinion of it so far is that it tries to be an action-adventure like Dark Souls type game, and then tries to also be a Metroidvania, and so it kind of loses itself in a little bit of both. Yeah, I would say it's a better experience if you play it like an action-adventure Dark Souls type game. Playing it like a Metroidvania is just kind of a little bit depressing. At least in, like, the early-ish game. That's fine. You know, you can skip Shadow Labyrinth and not really lose anything. I'm pretty confident in saying that. Play Hollow Knight. Yep. No, but rhythm games are awesome. I love rhythm games. Nice job. Not only did you misspell it trying to fix it, but then you misspelled it the same way twice. There's no mines there, I just realized. Like, no barrels either to hit you. Based. And also, it's fine, genuinely. I also tend to play more games that were released a long time ago instead of recently. Like, I just started playing Jak and Daxter for the first time. Us. I love having a big backlog. It's great though, because then you get to make a whole spreadsheet and then like figure out what game you want to play. It's good. And then be mad at yourself when you buy a new game anyways. You know. I kind of do too. I just like, am I in the mood for something specific? No? Okay, let's just pick something. Yeah, basically. I do primarily lean towards older games, but I do play some newer games. Just not as often. I just tend to gravitate back to older games. But yeah, rhythm games are like a whole different story. There's always a new rhythm game to be excited for, usually. It's one that I started playing recently. Was it Mashup? I don't remember the exact title of it. Came out like a month or two ago. I started playing that. That is true, Crazy Burke. What type of rhythm games do you play, Juicebox? V Mashup, thank you. I knew it was something Mashup. It's an interesting game. It's wacky. I dig it, but I'm not good at it. Nice, nice, nice. I don't play a lot of the arcade ones because it's just expensive, but I do have an at-home sound vortex set up because I love me some sound vortex. My has been a lot of fun too. I'm like bad at it though. It's just confusing. The main thing about my that gets me is lifting my hand up and that counting as like a whole different thing. I've not played Ongeki or Gitarora. I have seen Gitarora though, but I haven't really played it. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, no, I am thankfully am not that screwed over with finding arcades. There's one that's like a little under an hour away from me, like 45 minutes. That's like a decent arcade, so I can play most of those games. But I'm like, I don't really feel like driving and spending all that money to go out there, so I just eventually started doing a at-home sound vortex setup because that was like the main reason I wanted to keep going to the arcade. I love going to arcades, but going to them like all the time just to play some rhythm games does get time. It does get one, time consuming and two, expensive. That being said, though, in terms of games that are like credits to gameplay, rhythm games are probably like the best ones for that. Which is why Sound Voltex gets so much goddamn money from me. It's crazy how shit this run is, but it might PB. If I don't choke, actually, no, it has a very, very high chance of PBing if I don't choke the endgame. Yeah. But honestly, though, usually because the time spent on it is just fine, it doesn't really feel like even hitting like a higher one and failing is like even that bad, because to fail in a rhythm game in the modern era, it's not like Guitar Hero where like it starts you off at like half health, and then if you fuck up like I don't know, like 5 to 6 notes in quick succession, you're kind of out. Modern Japanese rhythm games are actually pretty good at letting you play for like a bit before it just kicks you out if you're bad. So I don't have a problem like trying to hit like higher difficulties on Sound Voltex or anything. Hey Ian, thank you for the Gluck Wish. How you doing, man? Been a while. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, Ian, do you have any input on that trick I've been talking about in World 3? I just can't seem to land it. I'm probably just gonna end up doing the I'm probably just gonna end up doing the out of bounds skip for the spectral fights, but like, hey, if not, then that's fine. Play World 3 after. Hey, nice. More World 3 runs, let's go. Yeah, I'm starting to think it's a GameCube thing too, because I can't seem to get enough height and do anything. Yeah, that's really good, because it's like, it feels gross, you know, like playing a game and trying to like get better at it, but getting gated because you can't play it, you know? And it makes pushing yourself feel like a lot worse. Oh, whoops. You quit over your controller? Really? What was wrong with it? Alright, we're just gonna go for, like, a fast thing here. Like, I'm gonna do this. Bad joystick. Oh, okay. There we go. We're just gonna do that. Should be easy and quick for both. Just stop overcomplicating it, basically. Because I was, like, really trying to just make this complicated, and it did not need to be, so... Nice. Easy. Okay, I see what you guys are talking about here. The, yeah, World 3 is a weird-ass game. It's super weird. No, Sega wants your money. Yeah, I'm so glad Konami, like, has, like, a home PC version. It's weird to get it set up if you're a North American resident. I know I had to jump through several hoops. In fact, only one of my, like, I tried doing it on, like, several different cards to, like, trying to get, like, Parcelli working. And basically all of my credit cards, with the exception of one, saw the foreign charge and blocked it. And part of me was like, this one works. But also I'm concerned that that's like a... I don't know how I should feel about the fact that this one works flawlessly with no hassle compared to all the other ones trying to actually protect me. But hey, I got it working. That's all that matters to me. Getting the controller was not cheap though, but hey. That's on Voltex for you. I actually need to repay for my subscription because I have not touched the home sound Voltex version in a bit. So my subscription at this point is expired. I want to read more chat messages, but I can't really. Squaring the stick input fixes everything? Weird. Okay. Was it like just detecting the like stick ranges badly? Yeah. But I want to learn Pac-Man 3. It's like the goal right now. I'm doing World 2 runs right now because I was learning World 3 and wanted to take a break. Fuck. Wanted to take a break and I'm like, fuck it, stream it. So sure. Might be a PAL versus USA issue. Oh. I mean, the out of bounds thing doesn't look that bad. Like, it's taking me a couple tries to get it, but I can do like half the trick properly. So it's like, okay, well, maybe I just need to get practiced at it. That's fine. That being said, though, you guys make these tricks look a lot easier than they actually are. I think they're actually kind of tough. I was not looking at my screen. Okay, I'm gonna, like, I'm gonna stop reading chat for a second. I almost just killed myself. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, 100% my kid. I thought I was dead. I cannot believe I actually lived. Oh, that sucks. I wouldn't consider World 3 a waste. It's a really cool speedrun. That's why I'm learning it. I don't think the game's a fun casual experience, but I think it is a good speedrun. It does kind of suck that home versions are banned for that, though. But I guess it makes sense, but it's like, whatever. I don't plan on competing. I'm not good at sound voltics enough for that. I can do, like, 14s consistently. 15, it's sketchy. Oh. I cannot believe I didn't bonk on that. That's weird. Yeah, I'm also glad he's back. If it's not actually Martin, I'm gonna be very impressed. Because that voice is just, like, so close that I would be genuinely shocked if it wasn't Martin somehow. Whoever they got to do the voice is doing an amazing job. So I'm really glad that he's there. What's technically good enough to start competing? Hitting, like, 21s? 22s? This is a very ill-informed question. I don't genuinely know. So what's the highest difficulty in Sound Voltex? 24s? Caps rank at 22.5. Okay. What is my Vol Force? Actually, no. This is such a funny PB, by the way, you guys. Like, this is such a funny run. There's so many early game mistakes. I'm saving all this time because of mid and late game. This is so funny. Oh, you know, I highly doubt that the speedrun is going to be as fun as the original version, but that's not the point. I don't care about that. Much like with the first repack, I'm just going to treat it as its own separate entity, and if the old game is fun, whoop-de-doo. Woo! That is so much faster than doing the death warps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it looks like they definitely put effort into Repack 1, but it looks like they're doing a lot more for Repack 2. Thank you for the GG Ian, thank you for the GG McKid, and thank you for the GG Juicebox. 17.6, and I can get a VTF 18, but it'll take time. Yeah, they didn't really do a whole lot of marketing for the first repack, but it looks like they're really pushing the second one, and that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know why. The Japanese version of this game is so weird. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum.